Welcome once again to Kit's Rock Review, coming to you from lovely and snowy upstate New York. Once again, it's time to preview what I'm going to be posting for this week as we look at Kit's music collection, my music collection, A to Z. It is week number 8, which means we're going to go through days 57 through 63. We're going to finish the letter D this week, and we're going to start with the letter E. We got one letter E and 6 letters D today. Okay, so let's get to it. Starting later today, and today is day 57, we're going to start with a saxophonist from Santa Fe, California. His name is Mr. Karl Denson. He has a band called Karl Denson's Tiny Universe. They opened for Government Mule several times. I saw them a couple times in the early 2000s. I saw him play with Government Mule. In fact, if you want to get a Government Mule album that he plays on, get The Deepest End live in concert. He jams with them for some of the songs. Anyway, Karl Denson is day 57. Then we're going to head over to England. We're going to listen to Eric Clapton's band from the early 70s, the band he formed after he left Blind Faith. They were called Derek and the Dominos. They had one studio album called Layla and Other Assorted Love Songs, which is all about how Eric Clapton was madly in love with George Harrison's wife, Pattie Boyd. Almost every song on that album is about that. Eric Clapton has unrequited love for Pattie Boyd. But it also features some great slide guitar by Mr. Duane Allman. Then we're going to go up to northern England, specifically to Newcastle, where Mr. Mark Knopfler and his brother Dave Knopfler grew up. They were in a band from the early 80s. Actually, the band lasted from the early 80s to the 90s. One of the most popular bands of the 80s, the Dire Straits. That's going to be on day 59. On day 60, we're going to head out to L.A. for some dark psychedelic rock from the Lizard King and his friends. That's right. Jim Morrison, John Densmore, Ray Manzarek, Robbie Krieger, The Doors on day number 60. Then we scoot down to Austin, Texas for some Double Trouble. That's Stevie Ray Vaughan's backing band, and they released some stuff after he passed away, and I'll play one of the songs that they released after Stevie Ray Vaughan died. Then we head up to Duluth, Minnesota for a member of the Traveling Wilburys. His legal name is Robert Zimmerman. You probably know him by his stage name of Bob Dylan, but on day 62 we're going to listen to some Bob Dylan. And that's going to end the letter D for us, but on day 63, we're going to head down once again to L.A. We're going to start the letter E. We're going to listen to the Eagles, little Don Henley, Glenn Frey, Joe Walsh, Timothy B. Schmidt. Maybe we'll even throw in some Don Felder or some Randy Meisner in there for our Eagles selection. Anyway, let's review once again the songs that I'm going to be posting, the bands that I'm going to be posting this week. Okay, so February 26th, that's later today. Day 57, we got Karl Denson. February 27th, day 58, Derek and the Dominos. February 28th, day 59, the Dire Straits. March 1st, day 60, The Doors. March 2nd, day 61, Double Trouble. March 3rd, day 62, Bob Dylan. March 4th, day 63, The Eagles. So that's what you're going to hear on Kit's Rock Review this week. Anyway, I just want to say before I go, there's a lot of trouble going on in the world right now, but I think we all need to follow the wisdom of the book of Ecclesiastes as written down by Mr. Pete Seeger and sung by the Byrds. We still have a time for peace, and I swear it's not too late. Keep on rocking in the free world, everyone. I'll see you next week.